Galal Yafai becomes the WBC flyweight interim champion of the world after defeating Sonny Edwards and making him say no mas, or the English equivalent. Now, this is a little bit different, right? So we're going to look at the video and then we're going to review it and talk about it together. Man, you want me to be real with you? I don't even really want to be here. That's Sonny Edwards talking to his corner between rounds 2 and 3. I mean, we're not even talking about a fight where the guy's getting destroyed really yet, or has frustrated enough after having gone several rounds losing yet. I mean, that's between rounds 2 and 3. This sounds to me like a guy who, even before getting in the ring, and he confirmed this afterwards, just didn't have his heart in this thing anymore. Just didn't have, most importantly, his mind in this thing anymore. And that's why I wanted to touch on this topic with you guys, knuckleheads. This is something that's come up a lot for me as a promoter. And not just as a promoter. This doesn't just happen in the fight game. This happens in real life all the time, in youth baseball and youth football, whatever it is that I've encountered personally. But I'm talking about this as a fight promoter because I've seen this time and time again, and I've seen it so many times, where a fighter comes in, looks physically the part, but it's just not there anymore. Doesn't have the mental piece. And if you don't have the mental piece and you sign that dotted line and you know you've got that grueling 6 to 8 week training camp or whatever it is ahead of you, and you're going to have to step in that ring and fight that guy who might want it, might still be hungry up here and here, you're in a world of trouble. And that's what we saw from Sonny Edwards. Again, this happened between round 2 and 3. This is a guy who didn't want to be there. He confirmed after the fight he just doesn't have that spark. He just doesn't have that fire anymore. Now, I don't want to take away from what Galal Yafai did here. In just his 9th fight, he becomes a WBC flyweight interim champ, beating a former champion in Sonny Edwards. But man, this fight was so one-sided. Yafai came out, just put it on Edwards, who looked like he was completely out of place from the very opening bell. The mental piece, you guys, is such an important part of the fight game, right? Now, this is a complicated and delicate topic, but I'm going to give it to you the way I see it, and I'm going to give it to you the way I think it should be. When you sign that dotted line, and we had, and I say this because at the last FightersRep event, FightersRep 27, we had 19 fights 2 weeks out from the fight. We dropped down to 13, almost 12 on fight night. We almost lost a fight on the day of the fight. That's a third of the card pulling out in the last 2 weeks. That's why I'm sharing this with you guys. There seems to be a real issue, especially in the fight community, with dedication. A lot of these guys are unable to dedicate themselves because they got a lot of stuff going on up here. And I just want to put this message out to you guys. If you got something going on up here, get that taken care of before you step back into the ring, because all you're going to do is you're going to keep fighting. That issue you got here is going to keep building, and you're just going to spiral out of control, and you're going to burn yourself out, and you're never going to want to do this again. And that's what it looks like happened to Sonny Edwards, just 28 years old. He said, I think 6 or 7 years in the game, and he's just done. And let me tell you guys, that sounds real familiar to me as a promoter as well. I've put 7 years in this game, and I am very tired. I am currently on break. I don't know when I'm coming back. That being said, tell me what you guys think about this whole Sonny Edwards situation, the English version of No Mas. It is a little bit different because, again, the fight didn't end right after that. He continued to fight on. It was stopped in round 6, but the outcome was inevitable. You go in there, you don't want to win. You don't want to be there. You're going to get taken out. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, share if you haven't already, and join. I appreciate you guys join to help me continue to build this channel. I'm going to be putting out a lot more content for you guys. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say in the comment section. Subscribe.